Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And our live game is Atletico Madrid against Monaco. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Atletico Madrid have elected to go 4-4-2.
Well, it's a setup that places greater emphasis on the supply route coming from out wide.
The whistle. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I would think Diego Godin is key defensively. His brilliant reading of danger is his real strength, and his timing of the tackle isn't far behind. And another centre-back who'll pop up on a set piece and grab a goal for you.
Yeah, the shoots! Just a whisker away. Now the pass. Glick sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's Jovetic. Koke. Forward it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! It's come back out! Goal! Atletico Madrid! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Atletico Madrid take the early advantage. Costa. And it's Falcao. Falcao with the ball through. Felipe, aimed long and direct. Griezmann. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Passes it through. Jovetic has a swing at it! They've done it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, you know, Thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Lamar. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. He's having a look round. Griezmann cut out in the nick of time. Looks to slip it through. That's not going to make it. Vitolo dinks one in. Just half an hour in now. Way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Throw it. Chadley. Oh, great ball! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Diego Costa dashing forward at pace. And it's Lamar. Lobs it in gently. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lamar cuts it out. Camille Glick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the and a header! Saul. Vitolo. And it's Diego Costa. Griezmann. Vitolo. Juanfran tries a through ball. Glick can hoist it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants...
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Sidibe. Koke. Chance to break. Lamar goes wide. And it's a corner. And it's Lamar. That's been won straight back. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Costa passes it through. Griezmann. It's out for a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Vitolo. Sidibe. Falcao, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Falcao opts to play it back. Receives it from behind. Juanfran goes looking. Breaks on here. Costa. Lamar. Saul. Lamar. Looks like a good ball through. Felipe Luis, great leap! And the ball's come out! Tries to get it forward quickly. Lamar. And it's Felipe. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Griezmann. Tries lifting it over. Well read, he's sorted that out. Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball's gone out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Looks to slip it through.
Atletico Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away. Chadley's cross. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played it again. And it's Traore. Here comes another cross. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Jimenez gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Traore, now the pass. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Can he? Has a shot!
Monaco showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Felipe. Koke. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Monaco certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome to you from within this sea of yellow. No need for me to tell you where we are. It is the one and only Signal Iduna Park here in Dortmund. The teams then, Borussia Dortmund against Brugge. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Borussia Dortmund have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
We're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A gifted little man named Götze. His movement makes him so hard to pick up. He's allowed to play by feel and not have to worry too much about chasing back. It all leads to a very dangerous customer.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Here comes another great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Mario Götze. And it's Alcacer. Lobs it in, up he gets! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Borussia Dortmund are ahead, 1 goal to the good. It's campaigned to a promising move. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Threads one through. And the ball is out of play. Looks to slip it through. Plays it in. Massive leap! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Vossen has a swing at it! No mistake!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
has certainly made things interesting.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Pulisic gets it back. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. Now he's wondering who wants it. Guerrero. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. Brugge getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Whipped it again. Weigl. And it's Alcacer. Mario Götze. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's not going to make it. Götze tries lifting it over. Now it's Alcacer. Brugge tries a through ball. Witsel. Pulisic, a searching ball out wide. He has it out wide now. Gets his foot in there. And it's Royce. And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Now the pass. Shapes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Looks to clip it forward. Forward it goes. Lucas Piszczek. Now it's Alcacer. Attempts to play it through. Pushes it out wide. Room for a shot. And he's there to cut it out.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Guerrero. Pumps it into the... And a header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Passes it through. Could move up a gear here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. answer! Away from immediate danger. Alcacer shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Alcacer certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Ross, and the weighted pass. Shoots! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Brugge take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Alcacer passes it through. Royce, he's left his man. Royce! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
It's Alcacer! And the keeper barely had to move.
Alcacer might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Hoists it high. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Borussia Dortmund are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Floats one over, and he's cut it out.
Brugge are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Looks to slip it through. He's got away. Pulisic delivers.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Needs a quality cross. Tries a through ball. Knocks it away.
Borussia Dortmund need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now the pass. It is quite a run he's making here. So that's it. It is all over. Brugge have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brugge will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength. But they've sprung a huge surprise. So
many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, Tottenham against Inter. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Tottenham have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would think Son Heung-min, the South Korean. He can play anywhere in attack, but ideally his most success seems to come from wide and his incisive inward bursts. He may not yet be regarded as a great goal scorer, but he has real ambition to get there.
Quite no argument from me on that one. Alderweireld. Dele Alli. Forward it goes. Now it's Kane. England battles to win it back. Stefan de Vrij. And back to base. There's the delivery. Dembele. Eriksson. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Lucas Moura looking to get on the end of this. Lucas Moura heads it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Eriksson. And it's Kane. It's a loose ball. Looking to get within range. Aimed long and direct. Narrow Icardi. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Big chance. Icardi with a shot. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Milan take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Going through. Perisic. And it's Vecino. Now it's Icardi. Tries one! And the follow-up could fall kindly. And a second time. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Kane. Lobs it in gently. Chance to shoot! Kane. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. Brozovic.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Perisic. And it's Lucas Moura. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Now it's Kane. Dembele looks to dink one in. Son Heung-min beats the offside trap. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
England tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's nice. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Danny Rose demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. One in, Kane, and Danovic catches it safely. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're off again. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Pacino. Brozovic. Trippier. Eriksson. Dele Alli. Kane passes it through. Lucas Moura looking to get on the end of this. Pacino. Nainggolan. Perisic. Skriniar. Icardi. Belts one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Lucas Moura plays it forward. Now it's Perisic. Vertonghen with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Eriksson. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Handanovic gets it upfield. Eriksson. Kane plays a clever pass. Son Heung-min.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Brozovic with the ball through.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but...
Kane! Has a shot! Perisic. Talk about singling someone out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Schalke. Dembele. Goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Done very well to intervene. Ericsson. Kwadwo Asamoah.
Inter are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Out wide to the right. Lamela, he's got away. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done.
Definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Asamoah. Perisic looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is lovely footwork. Asamoah. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Perisic pumps it into the area.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Inter Milan just have to run down the clock. He's left his man. Lamela's cross. And he just whacks it away. Brozovic. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Napoli have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Callejon, he's the one who could shine. Sharp and skillful and happy to ease inside and allowing...
And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Napoli take the early advantage. Making use of the space out wide. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Callejon. Hamsik. Mertens. Allen. Now it's Mertens. It's Mertens! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Just whacks it away. Callejon delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Forward it goes. It's Mertens. Looks like a good ball through. Callejon! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Yeah, he's fouled him there, and he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chip through, has a swing at it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Get it forward quickly. Mertens. Husai has a quick glance. Hamsik. Koulibaly does well there, alert. Hamsik battles to win it back. And it's Kaya Hon. Usai tries lifting it over. Kaya Hon. Whipped in. Boots it to safety. Hamshik. Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. Brings it forward. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Mertens plays it out to the flank. Mertens. And it's been taken straight back. Pushes it out wide. Now it's Insigne, dashing forward at pace. It's Insigne! Well, that's where he wants it. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Allen. Mertens looks to slip it through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries a through ball. Has it out wide now. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Up he gets! Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That is it. And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The whistle then to start the second half. Threads one through. Koulibaly knocks it away. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. It's anyone's ball. It's come back out. Coached through there. Well read, he sorted that out. We can get that clear. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Koulibaly. And it's Mertens. And he's surging through. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Forward it goes. Husai. Mertens passes it through. Played in by Callejon. Away from immediate danger. Good challenge. The shot's on! Goal! Napoli! And they've got their lead back. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Napoli take the lead. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Played down the flank. Heads it! And in it goes! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully made, it really was.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mertens played into space out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. And it's Insigne. Mertens. Husai. Callejon. Now it's Mertens. Can he finish? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Attempts to play it through. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
Tries a header! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Callejon fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks like a good ball through. play for a throw. And that's it. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Porto against Schalke. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Porto have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
The whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Just getting the best out of him will count for so much. Demanding a quick ball here. Brahimi, Herrera, Bolo, Mbemba, and it's Abubakar, into the channel. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's a terrific save! Konoplyanka. And he's away. Now the pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Herrera. Brugge.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bentaleb with the foul. Abubakar. Burgstaller. And it's Burgstaller. Looks to slip it through. Chooses to go back. Looking to get within range. Danger averted for now. Casillas did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Schalke themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Mbolo. Burgstaller. Flags up.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Chip through. Brahimi. Can he deliver? Herrera looking for a decent ball in. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Mbolo. Aimed long and direct. Abubakar hoists it high. Brahimi. Has he picked him out? Burgstaller going through. Burgstaller! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Danilo Pereira. Forward it goes. Herrera eyeing that space. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's there to hoof it away. Brings it forward. Danilo Pereira. And it's Mbolo. And now the finish! And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Schalke take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Porto claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. By the keeper. Who's he going to play in? Now it's Brahimi. Brahimi. Nice touch. And he's there to cut it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a another show of strength.
Schalke go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back on the way. And it's Bergstaller. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Brugge Bazor. Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Herrera. Abubakar. Tries to dink it in. Brahimi. Shot a goal! That really should have hit the net.
Vincent Abubakar, all he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Bergstaller. Konoplyanka. Tries a through ball. Embolo. A really good feat from him. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's got away. On the right now. What's on? Abubakar. Matija Nastasic boots it to safety. Konoplyanka brings the ball forward. Bentaleb. Over to the left. It's a brilliant interception.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Brahimi plays a clever pass. Caligiuri. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on.
Can he finish? Gets rid without sophistication. Well won, that's good play. Now it's Abubakar. It's Abubakar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. It is quite a run he's making here. Herrera goes looking. Brahimi. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Alex Telles. Done very well to intervene. Caligiuri. Passes it through. He's through. Could be thinking about a shot here. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Bergstaller. Brahimi. Abubakar. Great ball, now the shot! Oh, he's broken through. Porto get it back again. Oliver Torres tries lifting it over. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Up for the header! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bemba. And it's Bergstaller. And the referee brings it to a close. Schalke always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Your reflections then, Jim?
Schalke won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Liverpool. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Paris Saint-Germain, according to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, if we're talking about strong characters, Gigi Buffon is an easy choice. A class act for me whose presence gives confidence to everyone else in the team. He's a colossus, an Italian treasure.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mane, Keita is demanding it out wide. Rabiot, Marco Verratti, Neymar passes it through, timely intervention, Firmino, plays it out to the flank, Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of it, he'll have it in! It's anyone's ball, in he goes again! It's in! And Liverpool score first! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Saint-Germain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Berardi kicks it out wide. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. And it's Mane. Mane plays it long. Oh, that's neat. Delivers a cross. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Rabiot. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Mohamed Salah. Towering header! Neymar. Kurzawa. Cavani. He's got away. And the keeper's in command. It's Firmino. He's left his man. Keita going full tilt down the left. Fabinho. Mane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Fabinho. And it's Firmino. Mane. It's one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Firmino very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Salah. Going through. Mohamed Salah. Firmino. Gets rid without sophistication. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Could cross it here. Get that clear. Neymar. Now the pass. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again.
Liverpool going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And it's Fabinho. Looks like a good ball through. Salah plays it in. Forward it goes. Cavani tries to dink it in. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Kurzawa. Neymar. Looks to thread it through. It's a goal kick.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Rabiot. Mbappe lobs it in gently. Played out to the right. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And that's been well dealt with. And out to safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Daniel Alves. Cavani. And the ball's come out! Plenty waiting in the middle. Up to meet it!
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Now he's wondering who wants it. Mohamed Salah has brushed off the ball there. Di Maria. And it's Cavani. Cavani into the channel. He's got options out wide. Big shot's on! Really well taken goal.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Looks to drop one in. Firmino. Here's a corner. Tries a header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It so nearly came off for him.
Firmino certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Fabinho sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Mohamed Salah gets it out wide and in space. Lovely feet. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe. Cavani. And Dijk gets it back.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Ready to get going here, a warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, PSV against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. PSV, it does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Luc de Jong. That's found its target. Going through. Attempts to play it through. Hit into the middle. And the finish! Goal! PSV!
Unbelievable.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
PSV have an early lead. Good start. Roberto. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Coaxed through there. Lozano is desperately calling for it out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Header! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
PSV grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Messi's cross. Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it out to the wing. Messi. Barcelona get it back again. And it's Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Out to the left it goes. Coutinho has it out wide and in space. Now the pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's being played forward. Lozano. Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's got away. Can he put it away? It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Busquets picks it up from the goal kick. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Has a quick glance. Fired in from distance. Roberto. Aimed long and direct. And it's Luis Suarez. Over to the left. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He's left his man. Oh, that's neat. And he just whacks it away. Can he score? He's missed another one.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Piqué gets it back. Jordi Alba. Keeper goes long. Oh, good interception. Here's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
PSV go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Roberto threads one through. Messi. Chance to shoot. He's got away. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It so nearly came off for him.
De Jong very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Vidal pushes it out wide. Going through. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Fantastic! The second half sparked straight into life. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Jordi Alba eyeing that space. He's got away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
It's Luis Suarez! He's got away with one there.
Suarez really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Vidal plays it forward, out wide to the right. Chance! Messi. Roberto. Great leap! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Be a throw-in. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Luis Suarez. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defence has got rid of that. He's had a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal. Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Luke de Jong, looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
It's out for a goal kick. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. Luis Suarez passes it through. Rakitic has it in a wide position, so what next? Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
PSV can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rakitic. Hits one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Rakitic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Boots it to safety. Vidal. Messi looks to dink one in. Last-ditch defending, but that goes for it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Into the channel, could try cutting inside here. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
PSV merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Coutinho. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Forward it goes.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Goes straight through to the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
PSV can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.